Clashers Turin 56 from iKonik here, bringing you our most recent war recap video. Let's go check out the war log, and we got ourselves another victory here. An 81 to 65 win over Blaze You Out. This was a pretty convincing win, pretty easy win, as you can see there by the final score. We got max clan XP this time, 190 out of 190. This is how the attacks broke down. 23 3-star attacks for us versus 6 for the enemy. This one was pretty obviously in the bag early. Look at that, 94.8% destruction. It was a little bit odd in how this one played out, because the stars were very even in this war up until the last maybe 5 or 6 hours of the war. So even stars, pretty much even attacks, but it wasn't a war that I was ever worried about because of that number there, because of the 3-star comparison. They may have had the same number of stars as we did, but that's because they were just 2-star pros. We had more 1-star attacks. We had a few failed attacks early on that kind of hurt our star total. But even though the score was tied for a lot of this war, we were just dominating them as far as 3 stars went. So not one I was ever worried about. This is how our attackers did this war. We had 3 heavy hitters: Tobin 36, Nasty Nate, and NWO for life. I'll put 6 stars up on the board. The 5-star bitch slappers this war, we had kdee, supraslo, looch, Hassan, Graan, and Brionna, Mohammed, Lantriper, and we also had a 4-star Town Hall 10 bitch slapper, which was Peds this war. Peds and kdee, I'm so used to saying kdee. Peds and kdee back over the weekend for a war with us, returning from iKonik Warriors. Nice to have them both back, and they both had some kick-ass attacks, so those are 2 of the attacks that I'm going to be showing you. This is what these guys did to our bases. You know, they used almost all their attacks and put up some average attacks on us. They weren't bad, they just didn't have that last little push to get over the edge. They only had the 6 3-star attacks, and you know, most of those, as you can see down here, 5 of them were on our Town Hall 8s. So, and this is what we did to them. We got stars on everything. Some really nice attacks up here on their higher Town Hall 9s. A few misses in the mid-range there. And that little guy down there at 19 got away from us as well. But other than that, cleaned them up very nicely. So excellent work this war, you guys. So let's go ahead and we'll get to the replays here. The first attack we're going to show is by Peds here. A really nice attack on their number 2, brings a gowipe, and he goes golem heavy on this one, brings 4 golems, as you can see here. He's got to contend with the max multi-targeting Inferno Tower. So his trick here is just going to be to overwhelm it with the golems. That's going to take up 4 of the 5 attacking slots for that multi, and as soon as one pops into golemites, that's going to be all 5. Got a couple P.E.K.K.A.s down here. Unfortunately, the one down there is taking the walk of shame around the base. Funnel wasn't quite up in time, but this is what I really like about this attack here, is these hogs here on this left flank. That Inferno Tower is completely distracted, so the CC hogs come in with a couple of his own to back them up, and they are able to take out 5 defenses without being touched before they finally go down to some of the other defending buildings in the area. And that really helped those troops that were in that core area there, that south chamber, freed up an entire flank. None of those defenses over there were able to do a lot of damage to them while his troops were in there. At this point, he's got the 50% easily. He still has his level 25 queen with her ability right over in the area of that town hall, so it's just a matter of time until she takes that out. He's still got his P.E.K.K.A. over here on the east side now, wrapping around the base Would have been nice to get him in the core, but I don't think this could have been a 3-star attack, unfortunately, even if that P.E.K.K.A had gone in. So it didn't end up really costing him, I don't believe. We'll just kind of fast forward here. It's just a few of his troops left, just doing some last minute damage on this base. But a really nice 2-star attack here by Peds on their number 2. Give us some solid stars up on the top of their base selection there. 2-star, never in doubt. Awesome attack, Peds. So the next attack here, we're going to show kdee's attack as well. Both the Weekend Warriors are going to get a replay here. kdee brings a really nice golavaloonion against this kind of diamond-shaped base. I love the start of this attack. Just 4 loons down to get he doesn't get the full lure, it's a partial lure. But partial lure, and he's also really going to help himself out later on as his kill squad pushes in, because that's the exact same direction they're coming in from. So that is 2 fewer defenses that he has to worry about as he's pushing in to try to take out that Archer Queen. And so he's got this kill squad, the max golem, few witches, wizards. His heroes are going to be in here as well. Their job is going to be eliminate the Archer Queen and those 2 air defenses that are in that section over there, as well as, of course, eliminate the rest of those clan castle troops. Couple spells for the job. Jump spell to get in, rage spell to make sure the damage is done while they're there, and you can see them kind of dropping in. Just 1 little loon over there on the side, really nice. And here comes the hounds from the top portion of the base, followed up by the loons. Targeted balloons, they're not spammed. And he still has 10 in the bag as well. I like how he's just kind of the slow rollout for these balloons, deploying them only when they are needed. So got lucky there. That second hound popped just in time, so he's got max lava pups to help him with the cleanup on this base, and he still has those loons to bring in from the west side there, and he just completely wrecked this base. Really nice breakdown on this base. Good patience, good technique on the balloons and the lava hounds as well. So we'll just fast forward here. Great attack there, kdee. Nice to have you back, worn with us in iKonik. So next we're going to check out this attack here on their number 7 by Tycho. Tycho bringing another great hogowiwi. He just kills it with these attacks. And while you're watching this attack, what I want you to keep your eye on towards the back of it when the hogs are released, keep an eye on the heal spells. His heal spells are perfect on this attack, and this is why. For a heal spell to be effective with hogs, you do not need to encompass the defensive building with the heal spell. Hogs are attacking not on top of the building, but they're attacking right in front of it. So watch how he maximizes the efficiency with these heal spells. The outer circumference of these heal spells is just barely grazing the defensive buildings, and so he can get like 5 or 6 defensive buildings covered while their hogs are attacking them per heal spell. They're just really good. So keep your eye on that. Try to remember this for attacks in the future. Starts off with a pretty basic clan castle lure. Remember, if you're doing a hog attack, you always want to be able to pull any defensive loons out of the CC as well, so you got to send in some sort of ground troop. He used a hog there. And basic kill squad breakdown here. Witches, wizards, Archer Queen is going to take care of those guys. They're engaged already, so here comes the golem. Not wasting time. He knows the CC's distracted, so he gets that down. He's got a nice funnel up already with those wizards, and the BK is going down. He is going to engage that Archer Queen. And as always, really nice transition here. As soon as the Barb King is there, there's the rage. Here come the hogs. He doesn't wait, sit there and watch for the AQ to go down. He knows she's going down, so he's already moved on to the next portion of his attack. So the hogs are out. They're up and running. He's got his heal spells down. Pre-healing any of the giant bomb spots. No double giant bombs on this base. And Look at those heal spells, how they just, the circumference of the heal spells just barely grazes the edge of the buildings, allowing his hogs to stand inside those heals as long as possible while they're attacking 5-6 defenses. Really nice heal spells on this attack. Still has plenty of DPS up and running. Remember, with the hogowiwi attack, you always want to launch your hogs from a direction that will help to protect your DPS. Either take out all the defenses in the area of your DPS, or at the very least take out one side of the defenses that could potentially harm your DPS. And this one is over. Awesome attack type of Tycho. Keep up the good work, bud. Alright, there you go, guys. Those were the 3 attacks. Some nice attacks on the upper end of these guys' bases. Blaze you out, put up a decent fight, but in the end just couldn't get enough 3-star attacks on the board, and we were able to get a fair amount on their bases. So awesome job, iKonik. War 104 is in the books. We are now 86, 15, and 3. We already have a new matchup. We are looking at a war against Reign of Fools. Looks like it could be a pretty solid matchup, so stay tuned for the recap on that one in just a few days. Until next time, you guys, this is Turin56 saying keep on clashing.